I knew I recognized this key. What exactly are you hiding from me?
He texted her while sitting alone in the living room, a heavy silence hanging in the air. "Why did your suitcase feel so heavy?" She replied a little too quickly, her words appearing on his screen almost instantly. "Just packed too much. You know how I get before vacations, all anxious." He let her answer sit there for a moment before typing back. Anxiety usually doesn't come with secret pockets and locked zippers. The pause that followed was long enough to feel deliberate. Then her reply came, defensive. "Why were you going through my things?" He stared at the screen, the blue light illuminating his face in the dark room. "Trust gets weak when intuition keeps screaming," he typed. She shot back. "Intuition often confuses fear with reality." He took a slow breath. "Reality is the box I found hidden under your winter clothes." She feigned ignorance. "What box are you talking about?" His fingers moved methodically across the keypad. "The one with the worn edges, the medical stamps." The receipts folded up like little confessions. Again, silence. A silence so profound it felt louder than any argument. "Your silence hurts more than the discovery," he sent. Finally, she broke it. "Some truths aren't meant to be shared," his reply was swift. "Shared lives demand shared truths," her tone shifted, lashing out. "You're invading my privacy instead of supporting me." He didn't hesitate. "Privacy shouldn't include lies that change everything." "You would never understand the pressure I was under," she wrote, a note of desperation creeping in. "Understanding starts with honesty," he replied. A confession, small and reluctant, appeared on the screen. "The bills aren't just mine." He felt a knot tighten in his stomach. "Whose name is missing from this story?" She admitted it then, the words tumbling out in a digital rush. "There was someone who helped when you were gone so much," he typed back, his voice flat even through text. "Help shouldn't come with hotel receipts." "It was never meant to get emotional," she pleaded. He scoffed, typing. "Emotions always grow where secrecy lives." She tried a different tactic. "I felt invisible for so long." He was unmoved. "Invisibility doesn't excuse betrayal. Betrayal feels different when survival is involved," she insisted. He shot back. "Did survival require lying straight to my face?" "Fear makes people do unforgivable things," she typed, the words like a Hail Mary. "Fear doesn't erase consequences," he replied. Her panic was palpable now. "Please don't leave." "We can talk about this calmly." He shook his head, though she couldn't see it. Calmness left when respect disappeared. "What are you going to do with the truth?" she asked, her fear laid bare. "The truth will decide our next chapter," he answered. "I'm sick," she confessed, a sudden sharp turn. "I need your support," he softened, but only for a moment. "Sickness deserves care, not deception. Are you going to expose me?" she asked, the question hanging between them. "Exposure isn't revenge. Honesty is. You just want to punish me," she accused. Punishment was living in your lies, not revealing them. Messages filled with digital tears and pleas for forgiveness began to flood his screen. "Forgiveness can't be rushed or demanded," he typed. "I'll end it with him, everything," she promised. He read her words, his heart heavy. Endings that only come after a discovery always feel performative. "Is there any way back for us?" she asked. He thought about the years they'd shared, the life they'd built. "Back only exists when trust can still breathe. I love you despite everything," she wrote. "Love without loyalty feels empty," he replied. "What about all the years we built together?" She reminded him. "Years can be destroyed in moments. Think of our family," she begged. "Family deserves truth more than it deserves appearances." "So you'll just leave me, sick and alone?" she asked, her words a final, desperate plea. "You were never alone when honesty was an option," he replied. "I hid the illness because I was scared," she explained. "Fear shared becomes lighter," he typed, a sad truth he wished she'd learned sooner. "What do you want now?" she asked. He knew his answer immediately. "Clarity and distance," her panic flared. "Where will you go?" "Sometimes," he wrote, "disappearing is the only way to start healing." "You're abandoning me when I need you most," she accused. "The abandonment began with the betrayal," he answered. "Are you going to tell everyone?" she asked, the fear of social ruin in her words. Silence protects lies, not people, he typed. Exposure will ruin me. The lies already started that destruction, he replied. Just give me time to fix this, she pleaded. Time only helps when the truth is immediate. Did you ever truly love me? She asked, the question a sharp pang in his chest. That love is the reason this hurts so deeply, he confessed. I'll do anything to keep you, she promised. Anything should have come a lot sooner, he typed back. He watched her messages of regret and fear continue to pop up, one after another, a cascade of sorrow. He read them all, letting the weight of them settle, but he didn't reply. A long, long while passed. Finally, a new message appeared. Are you still there? He took one last, deep breath before writing the words that would change everything. I'm choosing myself for once. I understand, she wrote, but the words felt broken. Broken things need honesty to heal, he replied. Is this goodbye? She asked. Goodbye depends on what the truth decides to do next, he typed. Her last message was simple. I'm sorry, he closed the chat, the phone screen going dark. The house felt vast and empty, but for the first time in a long time, the silence felt honest.